Y'all know it's Monday. It is Monday. What's up? Welcome back to On the Warpath. Your boy Sanchez 405 with you. And welcome. Welcome to a new segment. We're going to do this win or loss. I sat there and you know what? Sometimes you just got to go ahead and you got to take your medicine. It's like the old lady with that choir. She said, Jesus is my doctor. He fills up all my scriptions. So this is now what we're going to call it. We used to call it BAM session on Monday, but welcome. Welcome into the morning, the Monday after pill here on the Warpath. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. Because you know what we do here, fam? We talk about the Washington Commanders. And Frost, yes, I did see that. And I could not believe it. The boy's been in Kentucky too long. Maybe we can pull that up on Instagram. Is it gone yet? But I did see it, though. I saw it, though. But welcome into the dose. Welcome into the dose here. We are, hey, y'all, let's just get to it right now. The Burgundy and Gold, they fall. And we will have Troxel on here. He's uploading a video on his channel. He will be here in a little bit. Shout out to Micro Mike up in the house. Shout out to him. He's helping us on the Warpath. We got about, I think, we are single digits away from 3,000. So if you know somebody, tell Auntie, tell Uncle, tell your kids, grand your kids if they're not subscribed to On the Warpath, because we need this. Come on, we get this because I said I got a ticket to Philadelphia that I can give away. I want to give away. I don't want to sell it. So if you can, let's get it up. Let's bump it up, and we'll do a drawing by the end of the week here. So what's up, Frost? Our offense is legit. Our defense is trash. Sanchez the franchise. What's up, Armand? Reverend Dr. Bishop Armand up in there. That's what. Tell me you said. Yeah, I saw it. Like I just said that. Yep, I saw it, and we'll look at that too. Red Wings saw it. Panda, it's getting spicy, very spicy. Yes, last semester. What did Jamin post here? What's good? Toothpick up in the house. All right now. Nigga, kid in the command. So let's take a look. I'm going to see if I can find this Jamin Davis post, and then we'll share it here on here. Let me see, because I saw it Instagram. Saw it on Instagram. You know, we got to keep it up. We got to keep it up right here. Did the Bama take it off? Because Ed Oliver shared it with our group. It is gone. It is gone out of there. He shared his picture and he shared his, let me see, Twitter may have it too. Twitter may have it. Let's see, Twitter. What's up, Corey? Yeah, he did delete it. But you know, hey, there's always, let me see, Jamin Davis. And granted, he got a clip from one of my favorite movies, but I didn't think that was really appropriate. Here it is. This is what he posted. Sharing is caring. I found it. And let's see here. Share the screen. They did get a new player. Here it is. So if y'all are familiar, this is a scene from one of the greatest cinematic things in the world, Django. I know it's Django Unchained, but here we go. And let's see what it said. Whoa. That's what he heard. Criticize, and he showed the Klan guys from Django Unchained. We'll stop that right here. But that's where Jamin Davis felt. So I think he's been in the Bluegrass State a little too long to be sharing that. Shout out to my people right across the way in Kentucky. I thought it was hilarious, but then I was like, that's not a good look. And we got our asses handed to it. Yes, we did. Any new players? Yep. John Ridgway. We signed. And I just felt like, do I know? I felt like Steven in the movie, right? With Samuel Jackson. We said, Hill didn't know that their brother Jamin. Oh, hell no, not in the big house. I'm all over the place today. Jamin's tripping, man. And he made some good plays. He played a little bit better, but the defense did not play better. Jack Del Rio said that Jamin needed to play better. He did, but Jack Del Rio can't get the rest of this defense off. 36 points given up to this team, the Detroit Lions, who are some tough bastards, and we got to give it to them. And y'all know I was high on them last year. I thought they were a good team, and I told y'all this going into the game that we shouldn't take them lightly. What the hell do the Commanders do but take them lightly? We sit there and we sit there and take it like it's the wedding night. That's what we did. So this is why I started calling this damn thing the Monday After Pill, because we need a dose of reality. And we're going to get on the offense side by in that damn Ron Rivera. God, we love him, right? But some of his decision makings would be insulting to stupid people to say that it was stupid what he did. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that 2-point conversion. But let's just take a look at this. And we'll take a look at the stats, right? Because y'all know your boy loves CBS Sports. So let's take a look at some of the stats here. I'll share another screen because we're all about sharing is caring. So anyway, we'll take a look at this and we can see all of this right here. Let me zoom in. I know y'all don't want to see this, but here we go. Let's take a look at the box score. Amon-Ra St. Brown, who was torching the Eagles, you didn't think he should have been, he shouldn't have been primary list because it didn't look like it. It didn't look like they prepped for him. Jared Goff had probably one of his best days as a pro, going 20 or 34, 256, 4 tutties. Amon-Ra St. This was the other thing. The defense was they were getting back in the game. And what did? They give up a 50-yard run to Amon-Ra St. Brown on the end around. You couldn't stop it. DeAndre Swift. Where the hell is Bobby McCain at? DeAndre Swift is sitting there laying back like he's on a cooling board. And then he gets up from there. He had enough time to read the Washington Post, probably do the math for Ron Rivera's 2-point conversion, and still had an opportunity to get in the end zone. On third down of all time. Like, it's this stuff, this bull crap that we have to resign ourselves to. And then Ron, he gets on there. And his arrogance, man. Like, I tell y'all this all the time. We need to use the same damn energy all the time. Anywhere you go. This is a life lesson. You use the same damn energy wherever you go. Ron don't use that same energy. Where's that let's effing go Ron at when we piss the bed? We don't see that. We say, well, I'm going to make an excuse about, that's guys, it was just in the, it's the math. Make the math make sense to me, Ron, because I don't get it. You would have been down by 7. I wouldn't have faulted Ron if he went back down there. They scored to kick the extra point, and then they make it. Because we know Joey Slye didn't make the extra point at that one point, which didn't make sense why he would send Joey Slye. I don't know. I don't want above my pay grade, right? People going to say, well, you haven't been there, Corey. You don't know. You don't know. What's up, Linda B? What's up, DCF? But that's what people tell you. But if I need 8 things, why would I subtract the easy way? What they say, like the path, at least resistance is the easiest way. I'll kick the extra point. And if you can't trust Joey Slye to kick an extra point, and y'all know I love Joey Slye. I love him. He's from Stafford, Virginia. He's a homeboy. But if you can't trust him to make this extra point, Why is he on the team? Better yet, if you can't trust Cameron Cheeseman to snap the ball to him, or Tressway. Well, Tressway, we ain't gonna talk about Tressway, right? But and Tress didn't really have that bad. Some of those punts he had were rough, y'all. Some of those punts Tress had were very rough. But if you can't trust those guys, why are they on your roster? That's the question. I'm not calling for heads just yet. Pause. But I'm saying, why are they here if they can't? If you're afraid of them to do the job that they're supposed to do, that they get paid for. Make the math make sense to me, Ron. That's my question. That's my theme. Make the math make sense. Because I tell you this, you look in the first quarter, 12-0. Safety. Field goal. In the defense, they had a 3-and-out on the first drive, y'all. Like that's how bad this game was. We forgot about that. Here's another thing, right? You know what Corey always says? If you win on third down, you got a chance to win. They threw that out. They said, hold my beer. As we look at the team stats, right? We had more first downs than them. We're better on third down. We're about the same. Better on third downs than them. Give the defense credit there, right? No, we ain't gonna give them no credit. No, bump that. I'm not being trifled today. Had more penalties. It was a clean game penalty-wise. Carson Wentz had 2 turnovers. And there you go. Red zone official. We're better in the red zone than them. Wow. But they still got field goals. They still got points. But you know what they did? They came down there. Paulie said last night, right, that they came on here and they punched us in the mouth. And I argued, and I'll still argue this today, that you have to be in a battle to get punched in the mouth. You actually have to stand up and look at your opponent and maybe even swing a little bit. You might miss. And as I get here, I got to be part of the family. I had to bring family on. And I made a promise to one of my brothers in the One Pride area that he could do a victory lap. I hope it was a defeat lap. But I told him, I said, we're going to do this Monday. So we bring in on the Monday after pill, my good brother, Troxel.
Hey, what's going on, Corey? Hey, appreciate you for having me on, brother.
Yes. I'll let you run your victory lap here. So I'm gonna ask you this while I'm done getting mad at the point. But as a Detroit Lions fan, take me through the emotions of yesterday, because you got spotted 22 points. Probably one of the best games y'all have played. All season, probably since the Arizona game, and how y'all just dominate, especially in that first half. Talk to me about it. Congratulations. What was your thought? I saw you getting excited. I went through there. I got sick halfway through it though.
Hey, as you guys can see, my voice is gone from last night's game. It was definitely a fun feeling. As far as I haven't seen the Detroit Lions go up 22-0 at the end of one half.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't really seen stuff like that. I mean, we might have here and there, but to go up 22-0, that to me is almost a rout. And then to come out though, and this is where the mixed emotions comes in, because everybody's high and cheery when it's 22-0,
Mm-hmm.
But once you go to halftime and both teams make adjustments, to come out that second half and see them kind of punch us in our face, like, hey, we're not going down easily. It was just like, what's going on? Are we gonna give this up? Are we gonna lose? All these mixed emotions run through your head. And, and then when it got into the fourth quarter, they brought it in within 8 points.
Yep.
I was just like, uh-oh, this might be something. Like, I'm sweating bullets at this point. I'm like, oh man, I'm at the edge of my seat. So it was just like, it was so crazy, to actually go up and handle what we're supposed to take care of.
Yeah.
Go, like, if this is a quote unquote winnable game, you're supposed to go there and take care of winnable games. we kind of, I think we kind of took the Philadelphia Eagles a little lightly. And I know you guys were like, come on, Lions, you beat us, but you can't beat them. Like, so it's just like, what's going on there? And, so it's like once we start getting things, settled down to do what we did yesterday and not have Jameson Williams, not have your guy in James
Oh,
Mitchell,
yeah.
to not
Brag now.
have to not have three offensive linemen, one that went to a Pro Bowl in Jonah Jackson, not our starting center, our starting right guard, like to not have like that middle of that offensive line and have a guy that hasn't even played guard since freshman year of college to come in and do his thing in Dan Skipper. Like, it's just like, holy smokes, what is going on here? Like, it's something that, as a Lions fan, we're so used to, SOLs and, the Detroit Simbas and things like that, that we're in a new regime. And, everybody harps on Jared Goff. Everybody wants to wish wash and say, oh, Jared Goff is the thing. And then he has a few bad games and, oh, Jared Goff sucks. You know, you got to back your guys up. Because once you start backing your guys up, that's going to instill confidence for them to go out there and perform for the fans.
Right.
And then when your coaches, your GM, your ownership, they get behind those guys, that gives them even more confidence to do what they're supposed to do, and that's go out there and perform.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will quickly wrap this part up. But I seen a lot of good things out of Carson Wentz. Like, I'm just like, where's that Carson Wentz at? I didn't see that in Philadelphia. Outside of his first 5 games, then obviously Detroit had to beat him for his first career loss. And hey, it's Philadelphia though. It was Philadelphia though.
Oh, 0-3 against the Lions. 0-3 against the Lions. Yeah.
But I didn't see that over in Philly. I didn't see that in Indianapolis. And to finally see him actually starting to get things. You guys might actually have your guy, but when you have those, the defense in his face, he does still get rattled. If he can still settle it down, have his guys up front do their job, Washington is going to be right there in the thick of things.
Yeah, and you kind of talk about that being in the thick of things. I mean, we made your boy Hutchinson look like an all-pro. He had 3 sacks.
Well, see, he was actually playing for something way bigger.
Yeah,
he wasn't playing for the
game.
Young
man.
Yeah, he was playing for a young child that had cancer. So, I mean, when you're playing for something like that, you get a little bit of extra juice.
Yeah, and he had his edge. And then I thought DeAndre Swift, and we all knew he was going to be on account. And if he didn't make every moment count of that pitch count that he had, the most infuriating thing is missed tackling. I think more than anything.
Yeah.
But the fact that homeboy laid on the ground, was able to probably kiss his wife, kiss his kids, do the crossword puzzle in the Detroit paper, go holler at Mrs. Ford up there, and then get back up like he's Jesus on Easter. He rose on the 3rd day, right? That's what Swift did. He rose on the 3rd day, and Bobby McCain comes out of nowhere, misses him.
Yeah.
And he takes it to that on 3rd and long. One of the only 4 3rd downs that Detroit converted, and probably the longest.
Yeah.
That is so frustrating. But to y'all's credit, that shows the effort. That shows what you all like, what Dan Campbell is building with that team. That shows the credit of the coaching with Deuce Staley, because we know when Deuce Staley was in there, he was a hard-nosed, tough son of a gun.
Yeah.
And I really like what Mark Brunell's done with Jared Goff, and also what Ben Johnson's doing as the OC. I think he's done a great job. And then Antoine, see, y'all got all these Washington connections on it. Antoine Randall working with the wide receivers and everything. And it was just a big gut punch for us that we couldn't stop you. And that was the thing. Besides that 1 3 and out y'all had at the beginning, Jamin Davis actually had a sack, which we didn't know Jamin Davis could do that until the first drive of the offense. So
yeah.
But let me ask you this. You're sitting there, Washington scores 29-21. Because I got to ask this from my outside opinion. Ron Rivera decides to go for 2. You go, what? What were you thinking? Were you saying thank you? You're tempting fate. What were you thinking in that moment?
I really think that he had a dose of the Lions Kool-Aid from last year because going from last week where the Lions went for that early onside kick against the Eagles, and then this week kind of have like a little bit of the roles the roles reversed. It's just like, okay, what's going on here? It's like if you want to kick the extra point, it's a 1 score. You don't really have to go for 2 unless you want to go for the win.
Right.
He was trying to go for the jugular earlier, and it kind of came back and bit him. It's like a snake bite. It's like you just got to take what the defense gives you, settle down, and go do what you're paid to do.
Right.
It's simple. You don't have to make the moments bigger than what they are. You see that they were able to move the ball. You see that they were able to do this. They were able to do that. And then for them to, go out there and pull stuff like that, it was just like, if you would have converted on all those missed opportunities, y'all would have won.
Right.
With one more possession in your pocket, you guys would have won.
Yeah. And I use the term, and I use this on your stream when we were, Tony and I were on there. Ford Field is a house of horrors for Washington. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I sat there and punished myself, I think, on Friday night. And I went back and watched highlights of the last 5 losses in Detroit. So the 2009 game, the 2010 game, the cardio, they all have some significant meaning to this lure. The first game that they had after they had that league, the longest losing streak in the league. Who was it to? The Redskins. Washington's cardiovascular endurance for Donovan McNabb in Detroit. That was the loss. Then, y'all beat us at home in 2013. What was it? 16. We come back to y'all. Kirk Cousins. We thought we had you. Defense couldn't hold up. Somehow Matt Stafford finds Anquan Bolden. Touchdown. And then thought we had you again. We came back. We were down in that game. Down 24-3. Come back to tie it at 27. And then our boy, Chase Young, roughs Matt Stafford. Strike, swing and miss right there. And then we lay down. We just lay down like it's the wedding night. And I don't know what it is about Detroit. I hate that place. I want to send some shaman men up there to just detox the area because it's ridiculous. What we do in Detroit. I'm without speech on how we piss ourselves in the Motor City. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I think it's a curse. So I will say kind of a personal thing. I think this is my father. I really do think this is my father. He was a big Detroit Lions fan. He passed away 2 years ago today.
Hey,
I think this is him. I appreciate that, brother. I think this is him saying, son, here's the middle finger. Take it. And I swear, it's like he's playing a bad joke on me. But in all seriousness, how do you not have a plan for Amon-Ra St. Brown? This guy, where is he? It's like he's come out of nowhere, though, just to be this dominant of a guy. He was your leading rusher, your leading receiver. He had over, almost 180 all-purpose yards.
Yeah.
Talking about Amon-Ra, man.
Man, hey, he is in company of only 3 people, okay, Randy Moss and Rob Gronkowski, to have 8 receptions that go for a touchdown under the age of 22 years old. And, knowing this and stuff like that, it's like, I don't know what type of connection he has with Jared Goff, but he must be his best man. He must be his future godfather or something. Like,
they're gonna plan to steal Sean McVay's wife. That's what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
hey, that's godson, man. The dude is a. I mean, but like, going back to what you're saying, like, how don't you have a plan? You see how much tape, ever since the middle of last year, halftime of last year of their schedule, and going for a half of football, and then last week, and now this week, it's like, by now teams should be, hey, look, maybe we should go guard this guy, force maybe TJ Hawkinson, who is, dropping passes, maybe have him have those big time pressure situations instead. Don't give this guy those high pressure situations if you're trying to beat him, because you can see he's going to win those pressure situations, because now he has confidence. He has, that wherewithal of, okay, hey, look, if I'm here and he wants me to go there, I'm going to do this, that, the other to get there and get those receptions. And there was they left the wide open gates. Like, it's like the floodgates were wide open. It's like, oh, you want to go here? Okay, go there. It's just like, okay, well, you're down now 22. Aren't you going to put a guy on him? Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. Like, it was crazy. And then to see our run game with DeAndre Swift, to Craig Reynolds, and Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
To see all those guys get touches and get those first downs, I was just like, and you guys are not, scrawny up front. Like, you guys got some big guys up front. I mean, you guys don't have Chase Young, but one guy should not dictate a whole entire unit. Because if you have one guy dictate an entire unit, you're in more problems than what you assume in.
Well, this is what happened. They lost Casey Toohill, who was the backup to Chase Young. Daniel Wise, who is a backup to the backup, was hurt. They lost them early, and we lost them early in the game.
Yeah.
So John Allen, who's already on a pitch, was trying to be on a pitch count, played 87% of the snaps because he's having growing issues.
Yeah.
So really, you're down to, and I'm not making excuses for anybody because they like, y'all know me. I'm not gonna BS you. They were down to Deron Payne. Yeah. There was an opportunity where Deron Payne, I think it was a hole that the guy, your guard had opened up, and he just basically moved Deron over a little bit, and he opened the gap up. So, I mean, at this point, and the linebacker play was atrocious. I hope y'all see what some of us have seen in Cole Holcomb, because he was number 55. Yeah. And it was like, y'all, I swear, I think there's going to be something in Detroit City Court later on that we need child support back because of what you did to Cole Holcomb in this whole entire defense. I've got him laughing. I got him broken, y'all. I got him broken already. So, I mean, in Washington, it is a sad day. It's a sad day. People are ready to fire Ron Rivera. Jack Del Rio, rightfully so, I think needs to be fired because there was they have run a warm knife through butter. And I mean, to say this candidly, I know you all aren't that. I said you all are going to be tough. Like, and I've said this all. You will feel Detroit every time you play them. We felt it. I mean, you could probably say that about Jacksonville after what they did to Indianapolis, or is Indianapolis that bad? So that's one of the questions that you had to answer there. But no, y'all play the Vikings next week, right?
Yeah. We play the Vikings Sunday at 1:00.
And is that a home game or is that at Minnesota?
No, it is at Minnesota.
Well, we hope you beat Kirk family member for all of us in Washington. That's the least y'all can do for us.
Hey,
Y'all
you
better
know,
eat.
as a Michigan Wolverine fan, you know I want to put him on his backside.
Oh, I know. Put him. I don't want him on the backside. Put him in the body bag for me, please. At least. Yeah, he still probably lost money somewhere. No, but you think about this. Washington had a comeback attempt, and we're gonna go across the NFL real quick because I know you're up against the gun a little bit. There were 1, 2, 3 insane comebacks. I wish it had been 4. Baltimore had a 35-14 lead going into the fourth quarter. You think people? I was one of these doubters of Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
The Tua doubters seem a little quiet now, don't they? And nobody goes into Baltimore and does this.
Hey, you know what I got queued up, right?
Do it. Yeah,
that's what
crickets. Hey, you ain't lying, brother.
Crickets.
Yeah, they just Baltimore. I've never seen I was like, huh. It reminded me of the App State UNC game from a couple weeks ago. I looked down and the team was up, and then I said, "Damn, it's the 4." I said, "What happened? Where did these points come from?" The Jets, in Cleveland. The Jets were down. They had Joe Flacco as the quarterback. They had Joe Flacco.
Hey, that one shocked me the most because I was like, "It's the Jets." It's the Jets. And for Joe Flacco to just say, you know what? Yeah, we are the Jets.
Yeah.
But they are Cleveland too. So,
yeah.
That was a heck of a ball game right there.
And then everybody's favorite little Yoda carbon copy, the little short dude himself, Kyler Murray. They had 5, they had 10, it was like 9th and goal because they had that hold on Zach Ertz in the end zone. Your Cardinals, man. These are your Cardinals. So I got to ask you, talk to me about your Cardinals.
Hey, I'll take that win because real talk, following that first week performance, I was just like, all right, well, you got to prove it now. Because on paper, you're supposed to be these world beaters and this, that, the other, and you're always laying eggs.
No pun intended.
Right. So it's just like, what are you guys doing? Then finally, you guys came out. Yeah, you were down. Yeah, you had this. Yeah, you had that. To overcome those adversities. I'm just like, okay, did they finally show up for the season? Was week 1 just a little speed bump? Or was it, something bigger? And maybe we go now 1 in 15 or something, or 1 in 16. So it's like, for us to finally see that where they're able to, have the cards down a little bit and overcome those adversities. It's like once this team finally gets healthy, they get D-Hop back. They get this person back. They get that person back.
Right.
JJ Watt back. When they start getting all these pieces back and they can finally play a football game with all their pieces, this could be really special because, the addition of Hollywood Brown and then going to be opposite of D-Hop, that's going to open up, for Zach Ertz.
Yeah. Shout out. Let's see here. Hey, man, no, hey, don't do that to my boy. Don't do that to my boy. Hey, he's a 3-man team. He's a 3-man team. Leave him alone.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, get your terrible towel.
That ain't the only one.
Yeah. Trox went 3-0. He went 3-0 yesterday. Terrible towel. Yeah, he ain't gonna punk us though, y'all. This is family right here. I had to bring family on. Let me ask you this, Trox, and we look at the NFL. Biggest fraud through the first 2 games. The Cincinnati Bengals or the Denver Broncos?
I'm going to say, man, see, Denver, it's not Denver's fault. It's more so coaching fault.
Right.
So, and then with the Bengals, it's I got to give them a little bit of the nod, not because I'm a Steeler fan. This is just from an NFL analyst aspect. I got to say that their probably the biggest frauds because of you guys have the same team, and only thing you have new are your draft picks and your free agencies. Like, you're the same team, and for you to kind of like, I call it getting full,
Mm-hmm.
because you had a sniff of
Yeah.
what winning is like, being in the Super Bowl, one play, 2 plays away from winning the Super Bowl. What, you got full off that?
Mm-hmm.
Me, I would be pounding my head through the locker room in order to get to another game, because I want to smash somebody
Right.
and continue that for an entire season.
Yeah.
So for them to just like kind of lay eggs and stuff like that, it's just like, oh, okay, was that a fluke a little bit?
To me, that's what I think. I've never really been impressed with Zach Taylor as a head coach. I thought maybe they had got the energy going on. So I will err on the side of blocking the spammer first. And then and then Joe Burrow, he didn't play a lot. He didn't really practice a lot. Screw playing in the preseason. He had the appendix situation. So I mean, this may be his actual preseason right now, getting through these games. But these were 2 winnable games. They shot themselves in the foot against Pittsburgh. And then now, I hate what I'm about to say. Dallas's defense.
I know the pain as a Lions fan.
Dallas's defense is pretty good. Ugh, God.
I wouldn't say pretty good. I'll say it's a little more above average.
Yeah. Well, right in that range. They're above average. And I think they had a lot to do with that. And that's the scary part being in the NFC East right now, is the fact that they're doing this without the Black Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
They're doing this with the other side of Taylor Heineke, and they can do it. And they really, if you look at it, I don't know what Dalton Schultz's situation is with his knee.
I think it's a PCL injury.
Yeah, okay.
It's not significant to miss the season, but he's going to miss some time.
Yeah, he'll miss 2 weeks or more. So as long as he misses week 4, I think we'll be good in that respect. But Micah Parsons is eating. Fowler ate yesterday. I don't know how many sacks they had in that game, but and then they sacked Tom Brady a butt ton. They haven't given up 20 points yet in the season. Yeah. So that's a recipe for a decent team right there. But the Bengals, like Hawk just said, they put all that money in that offensive line to show up and just pee on themselves again.
Yeah.
So I got to go Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to go there. Like, how many sacks did they have? I want to see that real quick. I don't know. It ain't important because it's Dallas. We don't glorify the Dallas Cowboys on this channel at all. Let's see. You will play when I don't. My boy Chris. And my boy Chris bad. But yeah, man. So I appreciate you dropping by on here, man, and coming and hanging out with me and doing your victory lap. I know you got.
I try to keep it. I had to keep it respectful because you are my brother.
You did. You kept it respectful. You kept it respectful. Now I might have been slightly more ignorant, but if it was me, I would have been a little slightly more ignorant. But hey, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you and everything you're doing, y'all. If you ain't doing anything, this is a great stream to pair with the game coming up, Tennessee at Buffalo. Go check out Troxel's stream. If you haven't subscribed to him, do it. He's on the way he's trying to get to 30,000 plus this season. So go out there and support my brother from another mother here on YouTube. And we appreciate you, Trox, coming on the Monday after pill.
Hey, I appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
But hey, if you guys haven't subscribed to this man right here,
they need to.
What you doing with yourself? Greatest content creator on the planet. So when it comes to your Washington football squad aka the
Don't be
Washington
disrespectful. He's
Commanders.
already been okay. I'm about to say he's already being disrespectful.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. You know me. I got respect.
I know you do. I know.
But what you guys doing with yourselves? Because this man, hey, pours his heart out to make sure that he gives content for you guys for the Washington Commanders. So I appreciate what you're doing, Corey. Keep it up,
sir. Thank you.
Man, hey, I just hope tonight's a good night.
It will be a good night. But check him out, y'all. He's getting ready to go on the air, and y'all know what we're gonna do here towards the end. That I'm gonna open the floor up to y'all, and y'all gonna vent. We're gonna get a good session going on. But Trox, I appreciate you, brother, so much. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, and y'all can click on his name. Yo,
we can't have this where it's only once in a blue moon I'm on this channel.
I
know. We gotta do something more often, brother.
Playoffs.
Oh yeah,
playoffs.
Hey, hold on. Hey, we gotta get there first. So you know what I gotta put?
Playoffs.
Are you serious?
Hey, we gotta get there.
Look, hey, you gotta play. This is how I felt after the game. Play my favorite one. I gotta get one.
Which one? The OMG?
Yeah, you know.
Oh my God!
That's how I felt. Y'all know it.
Hey, this one too.
Come on, man.
Yeah. That was too nice. That was not me. I was probably saying stuff that my mother wouldn't be proud of right now. But she's like, I raised you better than that, Corey. I raised you better than that. So,
but all right, Corey, I do gotta get ready.
Bro.
I appreciate you for having me on, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all go check out Trox, man. But like I said, we're gonna use the next 30 minutes or so. Y'all come on here and y'all get me. We get you in, we get you out, and we'll talk about some of this stuff that happened with the burgundy and gold here on Morning After Pill. Y'all go the Monday after. Lord, I can't say that. I'll get sued if I get to say the morning after, the Monday after. But yeah, I mean, you got your lunch taken away from you before you could even sit down for it. It reminds me of, when I was in elementary school and my first day, I got written up because I threatened a fifth grader. I'm in kindergarten and I wasn't this way. I was skinny at one time, folks, believe it or not. And I said I was going to hit you with my lunch bag. You know what? That's what that felt like. That's what hitting the lunch bag. We got hit, but it was filled with like lead pipes, bricks, probably some rusty nails. Bruh. It is what it is. Well, I mean, what we're gonna do now? We're on to Philadelphia. Like we can't sit and rest on our laurels here. But now we're tied. They say some people say you're tied for third with Dallas. We're tied for fourth. We're tied for last. Let's get that straight. We're tied for last, folks. That's where I want us to have that perspective that you're tied for the last spot in the division. Bump third. Last spot. The Giants are 2-0. The Giants are 2-0. Did I say that the New York Football Giants are 2-0 on the season? Y'all, we're gonna bring in our guy. Haven't seen him here in a while. We're gonna bring it because but I knew him as Derek before he changed it to Hawk TV. So we bring on the man himself. We bring on Hawk. Look, he's grinning like a chess cat on here. Can I bring this brother on here grinning like that? Man, we lost. You can't, I can't do it. What's up, bro? What's up? Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
Man, first and foremost, man, I just gotta go ahead and give a shout out to my boy on the Warpath, aka Corey, aka the Sanchez, man. Man, this brother, man, he gives me inspiration, man. Every time I see this man just do his thing, man. And look at much love and respect, brother. Real talk, man. Much love and respect to you, man.
Appreciate
that. And now moving forward to the vintage session. You know what? Your name is not Corey. Your name is Dr. Sanchez. Your name is Dr. Sanchez, man.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Right.
Okay, let me see. I got okay, we're ready. I'm ready now.
Dr. Sanchez, yesterday, things didn't start off well, man. It all began at the sports bar. I was watching the games with my good buddies, Protect, King Ivo 002, Big Simple 422.
Shout out
Yeah,
to the Ravens. Where's Ivo at? Where's Ivo at? I haven't seen Ivo. Is he
yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
Ivo?
Yeah, man. Yeah, and also, man, shout out to my dad, man. He also came out as well, man. Look at the five. The six of us, including my wife, man. All of us, man. You know what I'm saying? All of us were out there rooting our respective teams, and I seen something. That kind of gave me cause to pause, and I was just like, like, is this like a time loop? Well, was I stuck in like 2009 when Matt Stafford took the field and we lost to to Detroit back then? Because I was just like, this cannot be happening. Like for one, we have better weapons. I'm sorry. Amon-Ra St. Brown, yes, you are the sun god. You are the sun god. But we got more cats. We got more guys that are able to go and do things just as well, if not a little bit better than the sun god. But I ain't gonna lie though, like yesterday proved something a little bit different, because that brother, he ate, man. Him and
Yeah, he
DeAndre
did.
Swift.
Yep.
So
On a pitch count, you forget DeAndre Swift. He was on a count because of his ankle, and he made everything. That's like talking about making every moment. That's like like all these basic girls. They have these inspirations. Make every moment count. DeAndre Swift was
yeah,
the make everything count great.
he did.
He was
He did.
basic. He was basic girl in the corner. That's
Yeah,
exactly what he was.
exactly what it was. And it was just one play that kind of summed it all for me, was when he fell down after he caught the ball and then was
Yes.
able to go and keep going. I said, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
What did you think
So,
about the 2-point conversion?
I wasn't mad at it, although I will be honest, I wasn't a fan of it, because in my mind I was like, let's just go ahead and kick it, and then let's go ahead and convert the 2 point later. But you know what? They said, hey, nah, time is of the essence. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Who caught it? Jahan Solo. Jahan Solo.
Oh no,
That's his
I ain't
new
talking
nickname.
about that one. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
one?
about the one we missed.
Oh yeah.
That's the one I was talking about.
Oh yeah. Again, but same rule applies. I wasn't a fan of it, and then once you missed it, I said, yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I didn't get it
Ridiculous.
from I didn't get it from the jump. Y'all can go back and watch it. I got it on Twitter and Instagram, so y'all can go and see my full reaction on Instagram on it. I was speechless for about 2 minutes after that, because it made no sense. But then I'll kind of counter it too with, if you don't trust Joey Sly, why is he on the roster? If you don't trust him, why is he on the roster? Like that's the spot he needs to come in and do. Right or wrong?
Yeah. It's just with Joey Sly. It's a representation of the kickers we've had like the past decade. It's like, you know what? Yeah. We have some highs, but those highs are followed with a lot of lows. And like, you see Graham Gano, you see Dustin Hopkins, and it's like Kai Forbath, and it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing at kicker, bro? Like, we haven't had a solid kicker for a long time.
But Graham Gano made it happen, and he became one of the most lethal things in the NFL.
Come on now.
With the Panthers, and then with the Giants right now. I mean, I was at a game last year. He kicked 5 field goals and almost beat us.
5 fingers say to the face, slap.
Yeah, slap.
He slapped us.
Sean Sweet, remember Sean Sweezum?
Sean Sweezum.
Went to Pittsburgh. And the only reason why he retired was he had an injury. Kai Forbath, he's been hit or miss in the league.
Yeah, hit or miss,
Dustin Hopkins is still with the Chargers. Get your Android Chargers out.
And and my thing is, we have a blueprint that's up the road in Baltimore where they drafted Justin Tucker, and it's like, is that what we have to do? I mean, what is it like?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Just overall, you know what? The offense started off very, very abysmal, but you know what? Though they put up. I said this earlier on the Trapper Down Morning Show that they put up a fight like what is that? The Rocky Balboa movies. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With Rocky, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, for the majority of the rounds, you know what I'm saying, get beat up. And then all of a sudden, he turned on the juice. Scott Turner tried. The offense tried. Carson Wentz, you tried. Jahan Solo using the force to catch the ball. Terry McLaurin. Curtis Samuel. Everybody. James McKissick. Everybody on the offense, they tried. Defense. We couldn't stop crime. We couldn't stop
Couldn't
crime.
stop crime. You might as well call us Muriel Bowser.
Man, Jack, we couldn't stop crime. You mean to tell me that you know what? If you saw an elderly person, you know what I'm saying? Just get had. You couldn't stop that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Deron Payne, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Jonathan Allen, because I've actually heard Deron Payne's name yesterday a lot more than I heard Allen's. What we doing? They said big money. What we doing, man? It's big money. So other than that, brother, well, you know what? Just moving forward, because the loss, you know what I'm saying, it's in the loss column. We're only 1-1. We're 1-1. So it's saying so we're 500. But I will say this though. Aside from the receivers, there's not a lot of things that we can hang our hats on moving to that Philadelphia game at home though. It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Yeah. Well, I always say this: it's a new day. You can only focus on what's in front of you. You can't worry about what happened behind you. You can't worry about what's past, what's in front of you. It's all about Philadelphia now. So
yeah. Honestly, Corey, man, if Jahan can continue to use the force and maybe, help the defense go ahead and force some turnovers or something. You know what I'm saying? Jahan Solo, just, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and play Jedi mind tricks with Darius Slay. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Play Jedi mind tricks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that Washington is able to go ahead and get that W, man. Hey, look, Paulie, shout out to Paulie, hail to the W.
Hell to
You know
the
what I'm
W.
saying? And we can go ahead and get a win with Jahan Solo using the force, using Jedi mind tricks. I'm good. But it's going to be an uphill battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I talked to Paulie today. He was still reeling. So I said he needed his dose of the Monday after pills. So it just one of them things, brother. But like I said, the Giants are 2-0. The Eagles probably gonna be 2-0.
It's just side note. Honestly, man. From a millennials fan's perspective, I'll ask you, when was the last time you ever seen this team put up at least 26 points in the first 2 games? I've never seen it. I've never seen it score the ball this much. You know what I'm saying? So I like it, but nah.
You got to stop.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'll counter that with how many times have you seen them give up 30 points or 22 points in that time frame? I kind of think back to when Marty Schottenheimer was here, because you and I are probably around the same age, so
we are,
we are, like I'm 31, so I'm like,
and I'm just two years above, man.
So you 33, so we didn't live through this together.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is what I say, like either, and I say this about us and people under us, we are either some of the most loyal people in the world or some of the dumbest people in the world. I think it's somewhere in between, but at the end of the day, that's my team. I ain't giving up on them. I can't give up on them now. I got too much invested in them now. You got too much invested in, but like you say, it's an exercise. Like you said in the comments earlier, an exercise in futility.
Exercise in futility. Again, it's just my takeaways that honestly that give me hope moving forward. Is our offense. It's like we got Scary Terry. We got Curtis Samuel. I still don't have a nickname for him, but Jahan Solo.
We don't need no nickname. They don't deserve nicknames yet. They don't need nicknames yet. They don't need to. They gotta win consistently. They didn't show up in the
Yeah,
first half.
yeah,
They didn't show up in the first half either. They part of
yeah,
that offense.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
I
true.
mean
That's true.
that's the one thing. Somebody asked me before the game. They said, "What are you going to give the nickname? What's your nickname for the wide receivers?" I said, "I can't give them a
Nah,
nickname because they
nah.
only won
Not as
one
a group.
game."
Not as a group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They ain't
yeah,
no. Like we got Scurry Turd, and you want to
yeah,
call Han? I call him Han. Call him
yeah.
Han Solo, but
Yeah, Han Solo. Yeah, Han Solo.
yeah.
Yeah, you know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
but he kind of looked like Han Solo when Kylo Ren got him. He said, "Daddy."
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's one thing. And then Curtis Samuel. Curtis
Mhm.
Samuel has just lost his former nickname from me. So I
Yeah.
don't call him PR anymore. I'm not calling him any public relations number
Public,
10. Yeah, he ain't gonna call him
public
public
relations.
relations no more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think got to bounce back. Got to clean this defense up. And the excuses for how the defense is playing, I
Mhm.
it's got to stop. Something's got to happen.
Yeah.
Obviously, it
Big
wasn't
time.
Sam Mills the third.
Yeah.
It wasn't Sam Mills the third.
Mhm.
So it's got to be
Wasn't him.
somewhere. Is it up top?
Yep.
I think it's Jack. I think it's Jack Del Rio.
Yep.
Ed Oliver coming up in here, but our brother
Hey.
Ed, my guy Warpath. Thoughts on the Jamin Davis? I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny that he actually went inside Jack Del Rio's locker room and got a picture of him. Got a video of him talking about. Oh shit! Wait a minute. That was from Django Unchained. I apologize. Sorry.
Oh,
I damn it, Ed, you set me up, bro. You set me up. I thought that was really Jack Del Rio for a second. I'm just saying. I look. I don't know. What is it? No more dust ups. Yeah. No, the defense is key. Man, it's no more dust ups because the defense is getting dusted up. Like that's all. Like we can't stop it, bro. Set you up. See, Ed is Ed. See, y'all don't let the smoothness of Ed fool you. Ed is slick. He is a slick son of a gun. Set me up like Mary Berry. That's right. I said the brother. I'm not gonna say it the other way. The brother set me up. And then Smack City said the linebackers and corners is what kills us on defense. Plus Jack's scheme seems not to help either.
I
You know
agree.
what? I'm repeating what you said. It's a combination of both, right?
Yeah.
I think at the point John Allen said in the press conference earlier today, he said, I don't really like to blame it on coaching when we're out there on the field. And I think he's absolutely right. Coaching goes so far,
Right.
it's execution. And that's why I'm so lax on judging coaches first off the bat. Now I'm not gonna lie, Scott Turner running stretch plays when they're going nowhere, running up the gut. Paulie is frustrated with the shotgun, calling it soft. But I mean, we'll see. The defense is where I have no earthly idea what's going on. You make no improvements with the linebackers. Your head coach was a okay linebacker in the league. Your defensive coordinator was a pretty good linebacker in the league and played several years at linebacker. And then also, if that's not working, why the hell is Steve Russ still your defensive coordinator? Notice what finger I keep on tapping on too. That's pretty much what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Notice which one I keep on tapping on. So there's a problem there. It's never been the defensive line. If you're trying to appease somebody on that defensive line, I don't know. Maybe it's a guy who wears the same number twice on his jersey. I don't know, who's not on the field. We'll see. The linebacker room, terrible. The secondary, Kendall Fuller. What are you doing? William Jackson III stealing money. Ben St. Juice.
money.
Ben St. Juice is all right. I mean, I don't have a problem with Ben and what he's doing. Who else is stealing money? Bobby McCain has stole more money. He stole more. It's like Bobby McCain would steal money from an orphanage. That's how bad he's playing.
Not from an orphanage.
He stole money from that school that Matilda went to. Like, he is the Miss Trunchbull of this defense.
Oh man.
Like,
Oh man.
like you get this nasty attitude when people call you out on your crap, and you don't have the, like, I say this, we say this all the time on here. Keep that same damn energy when you win, when you lose.
Yep.
Then there were good things. Then I keep on focusing on the people always talk about, you focus on the negative things. I thought the offense came out, played valiantly in that second half, although they put you in that situation. So it's a half, that's a backhanded compliment. But either way, I just don't know what you can do now. Now you get ready to play Philadelphia. Their bread and butter is running the football. And you could not stop the run.
Nope.
What are we doing? What's up, V Money? What's up, VA Money Group? You got did Bob McCain take your money too, bro? Like, he's stealing the milk. Like Bernie Mac said, he's stealing the milk and cookies. Mama, can we have some milk and cookies? Papa done stole all the milk and cookies.
Oh man, it's poor Corey, man. It's bad, man. I mean, I'll just say,
it's rough.
Hey, look, William Jackson makes me miss Josh Norman. The way he's
William
playing.
Jackson, here, I'll give you even better. William Jackson III makes me miss Josh Wilson. There you go.
Not Josh Wilson, man. Not Josh Wilson. Oof. I'll tell you, man. I mean, it's just bad, man. I mean, again, he's got to go up against AJ Brown, and somebody got to cover Jalen. Devontae Smith. You said Jalen. I said Jalen Brown. AJ Brown. Excuse me. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Excuse me. But yet,
just no. Damn. Ooh. That's a bad beat, man. That's a bad beat.
Man. That would have been a nice payout.
It was had a mean parlay.
Yeah.
That's just somebody upstairs telling you shouldn't gamble. That's just all it is to it, bro. That is. AG dropped that one pass. How many did he finish? Damn, boys. He had
better luck on the next one though, man.
He had 13 receiving yards, and all you needed was
19 and a half.
See, you need 6. You need 19 and a half, so you needed 6. So, damn. If ands and candies and butts and nuts and all that stuff. We all have Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah.
But Wednesday, y'all.
Yeah.
Shoot. Yeah. Wednesday. We on the way. We're on to Warpath Wednesday. Hopefully we have Bird Gang on here. Our guy Randall from Bird Gang 31. He gonna come on here and we're gonna chit. We're gonna chat. I'm probably gonna cuss him out a couple of times because that's my brother. So we'll review our meeting back earlier in the year as well too. So we actually got to meet up in Alabama. So that was fun. Yeah, we met in person. He broke bread with us. So that's always good. Hawk, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look, anytime, man. Hey, look, everybody, you make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Matter of fact, just overall practice your YouTube etiquette. Always practice your YouTube etiquette, especially for content creators such as our brother on the Warpath, a.k.a. Dr. Sanchez. Because guess what, y'all? Come on, y'all. He got to get compensated some type of way. Just practice your YouTube etiquette. That's all I ask.
I appreciate that, brothers. And shout out to you, bro. All right, Hawk. Peace to Hawk. Appreciate Hawk always, y'all. But hey, I appreciate y'all coming on here, hanging out with us. Thanks to Troxel. Thanks for Hawk. Y'all know how we do it. Next Monday, win or lose, we'll be here for the Monday after pill. So come and get your dose of it, because either we're gonna need a dose of reality or we just need a little extra dose all the top, y'all. But as always, I'm Sanchez 405. Good luck with Monday Night Football. Y'all go over and check out Troxel and the guys who are doing the streams out there. So y'all make sure you check them out. But as always, I'm Sanchez 405. The Commanders, they lose 36-27 to the Detroit Lions, on to the Philadelphia Eagles at FedEx Field, 1 o'clock on Fox. But next time, I'll see y'all for Warpath Wednesday. Chain of Command. Till next time, we keep that same damn energy. We might outlast and bastards together. We'll figure it out, though. Love, peace, and hell. Till the next time, I am out. Somebody please get my damn theme music. There it is.